key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck math because he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we about to chop it up. PCG, level up, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many reds, they backing up, backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck math because he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we about to chop it up. PCG, level up, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many reds, they backing up, backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Hello. Hello, hello. Ladies and gents. It is so crazy, like how the inventory can fluctuate so much. Like I'm looking at my, I was just looking at the TCG player inventory, and it fluctuates so greatly. It's crazy. Ain't that? What up, man? It fluctuates so widely. It's very crazy. Like right now, I'm at about 1,000 cards in the inventory, and that's mainly because I haven't put my inventory in there. I've just been lazy, but tomorrow I'll probably spend some time doing it. I have probably it's about, I would say about 600 cards here that need to be inventoried. If you can see the stack here, yeah, this stack here, need to get that all inventoried. I have my little, it's not really a machine, it's like this 3D printed thing that kind of like focuses the cards. It's a little slide, you put it in, and it's just a hole right there, and it makes it so you set your phone on top, right here, like this, my hand would be my phone, and then the camera is pointing down, and it, you know, scans the cards for you. So it makes things a little bit easier. It does. The whole process has gotten much better since I've started, which is absolutely wonderful. I love it. But, you know, there are things that I think can be even more improved on. So I'm going to keep trying to make it better, make things easier for me. Yeah, it's the goal. Yeah, so at my high, I think when I first started, right when I first started posting stuff on here, I was at, well, they don't let you post that much stuff. They let you do like 100 cards at first, and then you get a couple of sales, and they let you go up to like 500. I don't remember the specific numbers, but once you hit like level 4, seller level 4, and that took me like 2 weeks. It wasn't that long. Once I got to seller level 4, then they give you like an uncapped amount or something. I think it's uncapped because I think level 3 might be 50,000 items. And then once you get to level 4 again, it's uncapped. You can put an unlimited number of items. But anyways, once I had the ability to, I put like 4,000 items on my TCG player. I think it was over 4,000 by a little bit, but we'll just call it roughly 4,000 items, talking about all the cards and stuff that I had. So, and then, you know, over time, it's kind of been eroded, which is, again, exactly what I want. I want those cards to go away because I don't need them. They're bulk. That's why I'm selling them. But yeah, so I'm down to about 1,000 right now. Again, I still have cards to post. I'm sure I'll probably get back up to like, I'd probably say about 1,900, maybe 2,000. Maybe I'll get to 2,000. I don't know if I have 1,000 cards here, but I might. This is looking like quite a bit. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's probably like 500. It's probably like 500 cards or so. Maybe 500 or 600 cards. Anyways, yeah, I had a big order, one of the biggest orders I've had for Riftbound. Hey, sweetie.
What are you doing?
I'm streaming.
Why are you streaming at the time?
What's up, sweetie?
I'm trying to finish the movie.
Yeah, anyways, don't know where it was. Today, it was I don't really want to call it a release day, but it was it was a pretty cool day. Not anything crazy, but very work is kind of being a lot, but it's work, so that's good. But today they released these One Piece 10s. Ooh. So there's 3 of them. So OP13 was the 3rd anniversary edition of One Piece, the card game, right? So 3rd anniversary, that's the 3rd anniversary set. And so they were really heavily surrounding the 3 brothers. Like they had 3 secret rares. I'm pretty sure this was the only set that's had 3 secret rares, and it was one of the 3 brothers. They had all 3 brothers. They had a leader in it, which was really cool. Or they had a leader in the set, which was dope. And then they had their super, super mega ultimate variations of the secret rares and all that stuff. So it was a pretty big deal. Anyways, the 10s that just came out today, they have 2 packs in them. So we've opened 10s on stream before, and I actually really like opening the streams. But these are for OP13, so they're obviously going to be a hot ticket item because OP13 is absolutely crazy for all those reasons I just mentioned. And then they have 3 different versions of the 10s. So one is Luffy, one is Ace, one is Sabo. So one for each of the 3 brothers. So, yep. And then they also have a promotion card. I forgot about that. There is a promotion card, and I was, for whatever reason, I was thinking that, you know, you pick Luffy, you get the Luffy promo. You pick Ace, you get the Ace promo, which obviously that is never the case. But they do have 3 different types of promos that you can get. Obviously, I'll say Sabo, Ace, and Luffy. So it'll be random. I don't know who the hell I will get in here, but I don't have any of them yet. So the main reason I'm opening this is because I have 1 each guaranteed from my shop that I typically go to. They sent me an email yesterday saying that they have those reserved for me, so I have 1 of each. So anyways, I went to the shop that was up here near me, and they had some. I called them before. I called them after I worked out because they're on the way home from my gym. Anyways, I called them. They said they had them. I called them like 10 minutes after they opened. But again, I had finished I actually went to the gym a little bit earlier than typical, and I was done. And then when I was leaving the gym, I noticed that it was right after noon, which they open at noon. So I was like, shit, I'm gonna call them, see if they're open. They were open. Went and grabbed one. They're charging $20 for them. Typically, this place, they don't do MSRP, but whatever. It is what it is. Because typically they run $10, but again, not that big of a deal. Because you know I want it, and so I went to a couple of places, couldn't find them anywhere else, but I went to the Target that was close to me, and I just so happened, well, actually at that place they also had a illustration box. So at the card shop they had an illustration box, so I was able to get that, and I already have my 2. That's for my collection. So that's gonna be opened. And then I went to Target, and just so happened that they were the person delivering or I guess unloading. I don't know if this person drove around, but this person had unloaded I was unloading all the cards and stuff, and there's like a ton of boxes, and they had already done some like Pokemon. They had done like a bunch of Pokemon. It was all up there, and I was just kind of sitting and waiting, and I was like, and it was a lot different than the time before that I had went, and you know, they just so happened to be doing the inventory right then, because there, like, it was a long ass line of people. The guy who was running the show was like, okay, you got to line up. And then he had this whole process and blah, blah, blah. And it was very organized. Here, there wasn't that many people. There were like 2 people there when I had shown up that were waiting on this lady, but she didn't really have any sort of like rules or whatever. It was just like grab what you wanted. But Pokemon has really kind of fallen off, so you know, people aren't really chasing after it. And so we were looking, and I had asked her, you know, was there any One Piece? Or no, I went over there and asked her, I was like, are there anything left in these boxes? Because I didn't see any One Piece up there. So I asked her, was there anything left in the boxes? And she was like, no, I don't think there's any more Pokemon left in here. And I told her, I was like, I really don't care about Pokemon. I'm more interested in One Piece. And she's like, no, I haven't seen any One Piece yet. So then she opened the rest of the boxes and didn't see any One Piece in the boxes or whatever. So I'm just I'm bummed. I'm like, because she had a ton of shit, and it was fucking One Piece, and it was Pokemon, and it was like the baseball cards and the football cards and those kind of things, basketball cards. And so I was a little bummed, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hang out for a second and see see if there's something hiding somewhere. And then I just kind of like take a step back, and like 20 seconds later, this lady was like, where'd the One Piece guy go? Where'd the One Piece guy go? And I heard her, you know, so I peeked my head around the corner. I'm like, yeah, I'm right here. And she pulled out a couple of these bad boys. So she pulled out like 6 of them total, or she pulled out one to show me, but then she was like, again, this was really like not organized like the last dude was. Like she was like, whatever, dig into the boxes, whatever. She didn't really give a fuck, you know, because there was other people there too. She was like, just dig in the boxes, whatever. I mean, it wasn't like a shit show by any means. It was very you know, again, it wasn't organized, but people were being respectful. And again, there wasn't a bunch of people there. There was not. There was like maybe 4 people there. But anyways, so she had given me one, but I was like, I'm gonna get 2 of these because, you know, you're allowed to get 2. And then one other person there who, you know, I'm not being a hater, but this motherfucker didn't even seem like he was there for one piece, and he just so happened to grab it. But, you know, I'll be doing that with Pokemon too. I don't be there for the Pokemon, but I'll be grabbing Pokemon sometimes. So whatever. But, and I'm not judging, but he did grab a 3rd one. So she gave him 2. And then, you know, she's, you know, kind of doing her own thing, and he's kind of pretending like he's looking in the boxes for other things. But then he pulled out a 3rd one of these, and then, you know, went to the register or whatever. So whatever. I've done a lot worse in my day. So I'm not judging him or anything like that. But, and I kind of thought about doing it too, but I was like, nah, I'm not trying to be that guy. I got 2 of them. I'm happy. I got them for MSRP $25, which is crazy because this one that I bought from the other shop, they're selling for 40, 42. So getting them for 25, I was very happy about. And yeah, so hopefully that karma comes back to me. But yeah, I'm pumped about it. So we're gonna open all those boxes, all the illustration boxes. You know, a piece of me is like, man, Eric, you need to save these because they're gonna be, you know, $100 in a few months. But I'm like, dude, I'd rather open them for real. I would much rather open them. I want to open all these motherfuckers. That's what we're here for. We're here to open them. I want to have my collection. I do. I like to have the collection. And I have that for all these. And so everything else, I'm just cool to open. That's my thing. I like it. But yeah, other than that, I do have a pack of Riftbound, as y'all know. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, I think I left it up there because I had originally grabbed my packs that I had bought from the shop on Tuesday after my tournament. And then obviously Wednesday we did Boxing Day. And then yesterday I was so exhausted. I just have not been sleeping well. My daughter just, whenever I go to bed last, which I always go to bed last, but sometimes my daughter will just be sleeping in the worst. Like she'll be literally all on my side, like laying on my pillow and stuff. And so I'm like, man, all I need is enough for my body to be able to lay on the bed. Like that's all I need. So I move her over a little bit. Again, not too much because I literally just need a place. I just need my body to be on the pillow, or excuse me, my body to be on the bed. Oh, there we go. And so, I think that's kind of like, it makes it hard to sleep, right? Because I have a very small space to sleep and my body can't move like it wants to at night. So I'm not sleeping super great. Anyways, wham, 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 blah, blah, blah. So I was tired. Long story short, I was tired yesterday. So I just needed to, I went to bed. I typically go to bed between like 11:30, 12. That's very typical. I was in bed, I think, before 10:30 yesterday, which I know isn't super early. Sometimes I'm just, you know, if it gets really bad, you know, for whatever reason over a couple of days, I'll be in bed like about 9 o'clock, 9:30. That's extremely rare. I don't really ever go to bed. In the past like 10 years, I've probably done that maybe 5 times, but I did it recently. Within the past like 6 months, I was in bed before then. before like 9 o'clock. Is this extra bright or something? It's not extra bright, but it's a little bright. Ain't that? How was your day, man? Was it everything I dreamed of? Oh, shit. Ooh. A lot of deployment support. Well, thanks for including me, bro. I appreciate it. Oh, you guys were on that tonight? Ooh. I mean, I wasn't doing anything, but... All right, let's see what we got. Wilder of Water. Oh, gotcha. Consult the past. Sorry, I'm reading this action, this hidden action. Hide now for 1 power to react with later for 0 cost. So why would you ever like play that from your hand? I guess there's all different types of situations. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't help and join or whatever. I want to try and whatever. We'll talk about that later. But I'm glad you guys got it resolved, and I'm assuming that you got it resolved. Stacked deck. I think I'm gonna post some of these because this is a rare, or excuse me, this is an uncommon and goes for like $6. It's just like a searcher, and obviously, you know, you have to have purple, but it's really nice because there isn't like limitations like there is in like the game of One Piece. Like One Piece is like, oh, it has to have this type or it has to be this, blah, blah, blah. Here, there's nothing. It's just look at top 3 cards of your main deck, put 1 into your hand, and recycle the rest. So, pretty nice. All right, Cannon Barrage, Madden Marauder. Ooh, a Seal of Rage. Very nice. Ooh, I don't know if I have this one yet. I think I'm missing like one of the seals, and this might be it. Let me see. I think I have the yellow. I don't have blue and green. Orange. Okay, I think I have orange. I don't know. All right, and then maybe red too. I don't know, but very cool card. Very nice. All right. Showtime. Dude, we can just stop this stream right now and jump onto that game because I was playing right before, and it's, oh my goodness, when I get into it, like that's where I really have to like wind myself in from playing games because like I spend a lot of time playing the games. Like I can and I have in the past, and I just know that it just eats away at my entire day. And so I know I'm obviously kidding, but kind of. No, but I do have to like kind of be very disciplined about like how much time I'm spending on the games and stuff like that. Like that's why I really like mobile games, and even with the mobile games, because the mobile games like aren't like taking you away from places. Like a lot of other things, like when you're playing your PlayStation or you're playing your computer games or whatever, like you have to be at this certain spot. Like so some games that I have on my phone I really like because I can be anywhere, you know, and the games are very quick. They're not taking up your entire day. Like when you play League of Legends, that's a very big reason why I got off of League of Legends. It's because, you know, you can spend 8 hours and you play, you know, 6 games, right? Because, you know, sometimes it just be like that. So it just eats up your entire day. Same thing for the PlayStation. So I really, and I'm very bad at it, but I think I do a really good job of like kind of seeing like weaknesses in myself and then trying to, you know, better them. And I'm not perfect, but But yeah, anyways, long story short, I can play that for a very, very long time, and it was so fun because this crocodile deck that I'm playing with is just it is so good. I just keep winning. I'm trying to think if I did lose the very first game that I played, and it's because I misplayed it, and I had known that I misplayed it like twice, like two different times. I was like, okay, I fucked up, and then I was like, okay, I can try and come back. Because sometimes like if I make a big enough mistake or whatever, I'll just fucking quit out of the game and then start a new one. This time I was like, okay, I'm just gonna finish this, see what happens. And then I made another mistake, and I was like, okay, whatever, fuck it. So then I pretty much let the guy win because he just kept attacking at me, and I had a bunch of counter, and I was like, you know what, I'm done with this game. But yeah, so I know, so I do have to like kind of wrap that stuff up, reel it in sometimes. Um, but I think it's as long as you can, things aren't bad. Like too much of things are bad, right? Unless you get a pill with fentanyl in it or something, then one pill will kill your ass. I don't do pills, I don't do drugs or anything like that. But you know, people who are addicts, it's like, dude, yeah, the stuff is fun. Just fucking do some of it. Don't do all of it. You don't have to do all of it. Anyways, okay. So I opened this. I haven't looked at it, but this is the first promo card that we're gonna get. I hope it's Luffy because obviously I don't even know what they look like, honestly, off the top of my head. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I've seen them before, but Luffy is obviously he's the number one chase for everything. This is Luffy's game, and everybody else is just a second fiddle. But again, collector and me, I want all three of them, obviously, and then we can start worrying about who we want duplicates of. All right, so first one, and we get the Luffy. Very nice. Okay, and this is the this is the same artwork from the 10. Okay. First pull. Yeah. So very nice. Oh man, this is okay, so this is the black Luffy. So these are cards that, have already been printed. The artwork is just different on it, right? So the effect and all the things are the same as a card that's already been printed. But so this is 7 cost, 7,000 power. Supernovas, Straw Hats. On play, give up to one Rested Dawn card to your leader or one of your characters, or maybe not. No, this one is. This is 75. When attacking, if you have a character with a cost of 8 or more on your field, draw one card and trash one card from your hand. Okay, that's a good ass effect. This is a pretty good card. Very nice, very nice. And it just looks good. And this actually looks freaking great. I love the way this card looks. Yeah. That looks so good. It's gonna have to get sent in. I don't know what to tell you. That bitch is getting sent in. Alright, then we got our 2 packs. Let's see. All right, let's hope we get something good. This is 13, so leader packs still exist. Keep that in mind. All right. God, it's so funny how quickly these cards get old, right? I just remember like it was yesterday, opening these cards for the first time and being like, oh my goodness, what does this card do? What's going on here? Now I've seen so many of them. Saint Jupiter. Oh, we got a Yamato. Not bad. OP13. I know you're here. All right. Okay, let's see. Alrighty. What do we got here, Marshall? Tell me. Vegapunk. So gank that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get you a deck put together, and then we're gonna like go into a lobby and we'll play, and then we can get on like we can jump on Discord or something and just chat, right? And walk you through how to play and all that fun stuff. So whenever you have time or availability or whatever, I will be free after this if you would like to. But if you need to go to bed or handle business or whatever, that is absolutely fine. Obviously. Emu. Oh, so we got a fucking leader pack. God damn it. Trafalgar. Scoper Goban. Okay, so this wasn't that bad. We got the Luffy. That was really, this is really what I was looking for. You know what? I'm interested to see what the hell this Luffy is going for. I'm not selling it, obviously. This one is 100% going to go to the collection, but I'm very interested to see what they're going for already. Cause I know somebody got this motherfucker on here already. Shop all promotions, cards, card type, character, color, black, rarity, promo. Yeah, so this Luffy this Luffy is this is a reprint of a Luffy that's already out there. I can see that one. That one's going for like $32. But let's see what this specific one is going for. Oh, this 10-pack Luffy's going for $13 or right around $14 already. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, we can maybe do something like that. Tomorrow night, yeah, maybe tomorrow night should work. Yeah, whenever, my dude. Whenever, my dude. No, I don't want to work. Stop it. Go away, work laptop. You don't exist. You don't exist. All right, so tonight's gonna be one of those nights where we gotta face our fears. We gotta go after. We're gonna go into the realm of the leader packs. So this law is going like nuts right now. It looks amazing. I'm fairly certain it just has to do with the way it looks because this thing just looks so good. I love the way that this freaking card looks. It is beautiful. It is the best looking out of all the cards that come in these packs, out of all 4 of the cards. And it looks better than a lot of cards, actually. But, yeah, it's just a fantastic looking card. I was hoping that when I went to Target that, you know, if they had any, it would be this is volume 6 that has the law in there, but they had the volume 5, which it's Ace and Saba, which, you know, as far as the characters are concerned, those are very popular characters. But just me personally, I love this art. It looks just so good. I love everything about the way that card looks. Okay, what does this do? On play, if the number of Dawn cards in your field excuse me, is less than or equal to the number on your opponent's field, add up to 1 Dawn. Okay, so it just ramps. So it's a 4-cost, 6,000 power blocker that ramps. This Rosinante doesn't look bad either. Like, it doesn't at all. Like, not many people use guns. I mean, you know, some people use guns, but not many in the show. And Rosie ain't afraid to pull the strap out. Rosie said, yeah, I keep that thing on me. I indeed keep that thing on me, homie. I should open all the boxes and then have all the packs together. That's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna open all the boxes so we can open all the packs without having to take a break. Alrighty. So we'll take a look at these two also. So this is what it looks like in this little. You're my red manga Luffy. I know you're in there. Come out, wherever you are. Alright, number 2. Then we can take a look at these as well. So here's the ace. That does look really good. Just with the explosion, the fire all around them. And this is really cool because they both have the same fruit. After Ace dies, they like put up the fruit. I don't know what the hell his fruit is called, but after Ace dies, that's why Luffy Nim was in Dressrosa. That's why everybody was in Dressrosa to do that tournament or whatever to get Ace's fruit. And then Sabo comes in there, they get it. I can't remember if he wins the tournament or if he steals it. I don't know what happens, but he gets it. So that's pretty dope. It would have been a little better if they all had their own separate fruit or whatever. But yeah, the fact that that looks kind of cool. Looks like they kind of go together. But the fact that, you know, one brother had it, then the next brother inherited it after he died, kind of cool for the storyline. Yes. Last one. Then those guys right there's. Alrighty. Where the hell are those two going? There they are. Alright. If your leaders include this fire against Rush, once per time this character will move from the field. This character doesn't. That's okay. That Ace has an interesting ability. Or the Sabo, I mean. The Sabo has a very interesting ability. So it's 6 cost, 7,000 power. Revo Army. So on play, KO up to 2 of your opponent's characters with a total power of 4,000 or less. So I'm assuming it's you know, between the 2 of them. So that's probably one of the things where you probably just are KOing like very small bodies, obviously, or you're using some kind of ability to, you know, you combo this with something. But yeah, I'm sure there's a way to maximize that potential. Here we go. All right, cool. Yeah, that law is definitely winning. From all the artwork, it just looks wow. It looks like he's freaking. Looks like he just jumped in the DeLorean and he's going back to the future. Roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Then we pulled that Luffy too. Oof. The Oofy. Call him the Oofy. Okay. Alright. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. Okay, so we got 12 packs to open. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Dude, I'm sitting here talking about anime opening trading card game packs. Like, that's what my stream is about. What are you talking about, nerd? Duh. Duh. Okay, so we are going to start with... I guess we'll start with OP13. Yeah, we'll start with OP13. 2569. 69. 69 again. Oh, it's going to be a great night. All these 69s. Oh, crap. We're just going to... Okay, 63. Boo. Buzzkill. Another 63. I bet you if we weigh these 69s, they're going to be 63s again. Yeah. So all these packs basically weigh the same as what this fucking thing is telling me. Now this one is 71. Holy shit. I hate this thing sometimes. Let me try and... I don't know if this actually works, but sometimes I just set something heavier on it. Let it just kind of refresh itself. Okay, 2568. Come on, let's get some variation going on. 68. Okay, now one says 68. 68. 75. Okay, that one's a bit different. 63. That one's different too. 63. Okay. All right, you guys are different, so you're gonna go sit away. That's what we teach our children, right? This person's different for whatever reason. This person's too small. Okay. Oro Jackson. That sounds like a porn star name. Yep. That's what I was taught to do. I mean, come on, I live in Missouri. Alright, Hack. Meteor Fist. Saint Topman. But Ace here said you deserved it. What are these? These are 13. Alright. Take your ass to the 13 pack. Okay. We're just gonna go through all the 13s. I don't feel like going back and forth between the two. Okay. Alright. Napoleon. Gyu. Windmill Village. I really want to see somebody do something with Windmill Village. 1 cost. Activate main. You may rest this stage. Up to one of your characters with 2,000 base power or less gains plus 1,000 power during this turn. So that's very, very interesting effect. So just for tapping this card, you get to give one of your characters plus 1,000. So very interested to see if how that can be made to work. Oh, we got a Sabo. 5 Elders at your service. That's a good card, though. Ooh, Hiyori. Am I playing Hiyori? I am playing Hiyori in my deck. In my Crocodile deck. That deck is so good, man. It is so good, and it's so fun. Man, I have a blast playing that thing. Now, obviously, there are some hard matchups, but like I was purposefully going against like the harder decks in the format right now. Like I went against the 6-cost Luffy, or excuse me, the 6-life Luffy, 6-life yellow Luffy. I went against Mihawk. I went against Ace. I went against Bonnie. Like cards, like decks that I had a lot of trouble with, like in the past. I went against those. Like this crocodile deck is so good. I'm very happy I found it, and so much fun playing. Neko Mamushi. It's another fucking leader pack, and it's goddamn Sabo. Sabo, you bastard, leave me alone. Boa Hinakuku. Our boobs look smaller in this one compared to some of the other ones. Some of the other Boa packs that we've seen. Well, those were the light packs anyways, so we expected, you know, those to be the crappy ones. We didn't get a God pack. We don't have a freaking massively heavy one. The Empty Throne. For some reason, I thought this was like holographic for half a second. I was like, hold on, bro. They're not supposed to be holographic. Just the way the light was hitting them. It's weird. Lord of the Coast. Dude, we get another fucking leader pack. Holy shit. Okay, so half our cards are leader packs. So half our packs are leader packs. Great. At least we didn't get a fucking another Sabo. Okay. 1, 2. Alright. On to the 2 heaviest packs. This one was tied for heavy pack with the second heavy pack with the last 2 packs, which were effing leader packs. So this is a leader pack. I'm setting some shit on fire. Rouge. Inarashi. Guess we'll have another scrap. You can only risk death while you're still alive. John Wayne. The cool one, not the weird clown one. Alright. Jay Garcia. But Acer said you deserved it. Alrighty. Oh, you have got to be fucking kidding me. Man, these were the duds. Well, I guess we can potentially get a gold Roger Don, but I don't want that shit. Man, 4 out of the 6 packs were leader packs. That's actually fucking garbage. Yep. Those were probably the worst boxes I've ever gotten in my life. I'm not gonna even kid. I not kid you. I not kid you. These were very bad. Okay. 29. That 29 is looking kind of nice. I think that's right in our range if I remember correctly. If I'm remembering. 22 even. 22, 29, 22 even. 22, 17. 25. See, this is what you're supposed to have. You're supposed to have some variability. 22 even. Everything is supposed to be the same. Another 22 even. Okay, cool. As soon as I say something about variability, everything ends up being the same. Fun. Alrighty. Y'all know how I feel about PRBO2. No leader packs. Thank you. They're all Dawn packs, though. A Brook. And you always get a hit. You always get a hit. Sabo. Uta. Another Sabo. Man, Sabo is just the main character energy. That's what's going on here. Mountain Godo. Shiki. Namidan. So I was talking about this card that I needed for the Croc deck in real life, because I had some, but then I sold them by mistake, or whatever. So that's what that little pause was. I was like, hold on. I just remembered these are PRBO2s. I could potentially get them in here, but I did already order them. So I'll be getting them here in a couple of days. But nice thing would be if I could get them here. No, not at all. I just opened 8 packs of OP13, got absolutely crushed on all of those. 4 of them were leader packs, but we're opening the PRBO2s right now, so we will see if we have better luck on PRBO2. Ooh, the new Jimbei, very nice. Shanks, yeah, we still have a chance. So we have some illustration boxes. All right. Yeah, we got some illustration boxes. So we're opening the second part of the illustration boxes, which are the PRBO2s. We have 4 left. So let's see what we get. Oh, I played against somebody that had a Calgara deck. It was actually pretty interesting. There's this card from OP05 that's a Sky Island or whatever, and its effect is on your opponent's turn you may rest this character. It's a 0 power character, but on your opponent's turn you may rest this character. Your opponent chooses they have to trash a life from the top of their deck, or B, you get to like neg 2000 power from a character or whatever. So it was extremely interesting. I hadn't seen that character before, but I laughed, and we kind of went back and forth with it. He was like, yes, very good card in this new this OP15 that's about to come out. Korok. Sora. Just shut up and come with us. Shout out. Fiend. Chopper card. Alright. So we got the crappy packs out of the way. These are going to be some bangers. These are going to be our bangers. For sure. Alright. Thousand Sunny. Sangoro. Slow Beam Sword. So this was a card that I just added to my online deck, because I was playing with it in real life, and it was so clutch. And then I was playing a few games, and I was like, wait a minute, I need to move some stuff around, because I need to get that card back in there. But that is such a good card. Alright. Kaya, nice. Black Maria. Killer. Jewelry Bonnie. We got a Yamatodon, a foil Yamatodon. Alright, but we're looking for a little bit more than that. We're looking for something. Something that smells smelly. Alright, plastic surgery shot. Oh, if we get it, or if we get an O come my way, I would be happy with that. Croc. Bad Manners Kick Course. Jewelry Bonnie. Lim. Usohachi, very nice. And then a Gear 4. This Usohachi, people love these things. I mean, first off, the card is good, but I'm meaning the pirate foil. That was about a $5 card. Whoa. Your Jewelry Bonnie. Okay. All right, Jimbei, Slave Arrow, popular card, Buggy, Bartolomeo. Okay, we got the new Jimbei, 2 of the new Jimbeis. Come on, we gotta get something here. We gotta get something. Wow. A hollow Buggy. Mary Joie. My God. Ouch. We just opened 14 packs of absolute nothingness. Oh man, that was rough. Yeah, that was rough. That was a rough one. But if at first you don't succeed, open more fucking packs. And luckily, we have some more packs to open. Let's see. Alrighty then. We're gonna go in numerical order here. Okay, I'm just tripping with my packs. Everything is just fucking, I don't know what the hell I was doing with these packs. I was drunk when I was doing that. Okay. So let's start. We're gonna start with OP08. See what we get. There we go. That's how you start. That's how you start it right there. You get a Don pack, very first from the new cards. That kind of sums up our day. That really does sum up our day right there. Okie dokie. Basil Hawkins. Oh, I was looking at this Heliceratops. This is talking about negating 2 effect or 2 costs from your opponent this turn, and then KO up to KO on a character with 0 cost. I was thinking, oh man, that would work in Croc, but Croc you can't. I'm talking about Black Croc here, but in Black Croc you can't remove cards from your opponent's field. Chopper, shout out Fiend. Oh, this is actually funny. This was the card that this dude, I didn't really know what this card did until this dude was playing this card against me. Here we go. In this game that I was just talking about, the Calgara, but so 5 cost, 6,000 power. On play, if your leader has the Shanadian warrior type and you have a Calgara character, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life. So it heals you if you have a Calgara, obviously Calgara leader, and then a Calgara character. You get to heal, and he was healing like a motherfucker. He played at least 3 of these, and he would not let me get rid of his Calgara, but I ended up beating him. Okay. Sasaki. Alright. Then we got the Newgate Dawn, which that's not bad. I do like getting some of the Dawn. Okay, if this is a Dawn pack, man. I cannot believe we opened 14 packs and we got literally nothing. We got nothing. Oh my god. This is a leader pack. I'm gonna ruin it for you guys. It's a leader pack. Ugh. Jeez. Today's rough. We're gonna go through one pass of these, and if we still are you know swinging and missing, then we're gonna have to Damn. That's a good card. Okay, let's see. Caddy Boo. Caesar Clown. Violet. The Capone Gang of Beige. That's 10. Let's go 12 now. God, okay, we're just in bad luck mode right now. Another Don pack. All right, Bello Betty. We'll get through it though. We'll get through it, guys. Hair removal fist. Sabo. Captain's Assemble. This one was very Revolutionary Army focused. Rev Army, Rev Army. Rev Army, Rev Army. Rev Army. There's a Bella Betty in here. Rev Army. What's up, babe?
Nothing. Just watching.
Oh. Okay.
You ripping through all those tonight?
No. I'm just trying to get a fucking not a leader pack, pretty much. Get all fucking leader packs. I did so many leader packs, that's crazy. But this one is not a leader pack. Alright. This is OP13. What we got? What we got? At least I hope it's not a leader pack. If it is, then
Remember that one stream when it was like 2 hours long, like every single pack was the leader pack? I remember taking an edible that day and just laughing. The next day, you pulled the manga. But the day before that, it was like a shit day. You had nothing.
we got a new gate. That's not horrible. Let's see what this last pack is. What was this? This was 13. Alright. 14.
Yeah, that's back to the page.
That's what she said. Okay, and this happens to be a leader pack, but we know.
Sorry.
My wife's laughing at my trauma. But we know that there aren't any real leader packs in OP14, so we could be fine. We could be ready for a hit. But if we don't get a hit in this, I mean, no matter what, this will probably be the last pack. Yeah, I think this will be our last pack, as we've opened like 20 packs and we're just fucking not doing anything. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. All right, last pack magic. And poof, the stream is gone. That's what the last pack magic was. God damn, that was rough. That was a rough stream. Golly. Oh well, sometimes it'd be like that
At
though.
least tomorrow's gonna be a good day. Right? Gotta experience lows to live the highs.
I just can't believe I opened that many fucking, like, that many boxes. Like, boxes that are just, like, individualized, that have nothing to do with nothing. None of these other random packs that I have, they don't have anything to do with each other, and it's just fucking absolutely nothing in all of them.
Oh, and they're the illustration boxes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a letdown. I'm sorry, babe.
All right, let's see. I just realized that this fucking background music is actually fucking loud as shit. Okay, well, that's that. we're done. Man, that was really, so we opened 14. So it was 12 from the boxes, then 2 more from here. So that's 14. Then we opened a 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. So we opened 19 packs. Wow. Mama said there would be days like this. All right, so I was looking at that. I was looking at that one. So let's take a look at this real quick, and then I'll let you guys get out of here. Okay, we're gonna look at cards. They just be mocking me with this shit. He's like, hey Eric, everyone's buying your card that you want so bad. Yeah, you can't get it though, because you suck, Eric. Okay. I saw one of these, not even the winner one. It was a graded one, and it went for like $400 or something like that. It was crazy. And that one, I mean, the original one of this is going for like $30 or something, but to see it go for like 400, I was like, what the fuck? That is crazy. So this is the Sabo that we get from our boxes. It's going for $1. We just pulled this new gate. That was the best pull we got from the night. That's great. Boa Hancock. Ground Death going down. Man. Oh man, this Miss All Sunday market price is going down. Everything is going down. Mihawk, Crockett, Mihawk, both 11. That's probably one of the longest seen both of the. My ace. Once I get that ace back. Oh, so this is going for $11. 11 buckaroos. Moving up. Moving on up. God, that was crazy. What a time. What a time to be alive. Those markers were going crazy. Seen before, but that was crazy. That was really crazy. Bucks a pop, man. Makes me sick. Let's see what Scum Gum Giant going up, I think. We'll get to page 10, then we'll call it. Ben Beckman, man, this card was on freaking life support for a moment. When I first pulled it, I remember I was like, damn it, why did I have to get this one? Well, it's making a little comeback. I'm appreciative. Man, I cannot stop yawning, jeez. Man, the whole stream been borked. Just been a borked up stream. Okay. Zorojoro. Sinagoku. Megalo. What else we got? What else do we got? I'm not seeing anything of mine. Yeah, I need to jump off of here. This is, I just cannot stop yawning. Alright, yeah, well, this is page 10. This will be the last page. Oh, here we go. I do got this one. I do got this one. I do got this one. But yeah, this card is looking so good. Yeah, crazy. $78 when it first came out. 78. Well, it was a little higher than that when it first came out, but then when it actually released, then yeah, buying these for $80. Crazy work. All right, cool. Well, again, I think that's it. Thank you for sticking with me, man, because today was a rough one. It was. But like you said, that just kind of gets a bunch of crap out of the way for tomorrow. We're going to get a bunch of hits tomorrow. Maybe we'll get a couple, you know. Sometimes there'd be those days. I am very happy with this Luffy, though. With this Luffy that we pulled. So, yeah. I am uber happy with this Luffy. It looks amazing. So, all right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out, watching, and until I see you again, take it easy.